Hello and welcome to an original Retry This production. Today I'll be teaching you about integer variables in C++. This is my C++ tutorial number 3. So I'm going to be teaching you about integer variables and what they can do. So, as I explained in my last tutorial, to declare variables have three things they need to have: a type, a value, and a name. So to declare an integer variable, just type in the phrase int, then a name for it. I'll call it int first, and a value. And just put equals 20. Then we see that out. We'll get the value of first, which is 20. Probably figured out that you can add variables together. So we can do a cout. Well, let's just do this first. You can also cout a variable plus a number, so first plus 20, and then we'll give it the value of 40. Let's say we have int second equals 10. Add variables together, so cout first plus second, and del. Yeah, these are some pretty basic things. Let's say we have another variable. Let's call it int sum. What we can do with int sum is we can add first and second together and put it in the value of sum. So let's do int sum equals first plus second. Then we cout sum, and then we will also get the value of 30. Pretty easy thing to do. Just adding variables together. Let's see, another thing we can do with integer variables is modify the original value located inside of that variable by adding onto itself. So we can do, let's say, we have int sum equals first plus second. Let's say we want to modify int second. What we can do is we can do sum equals sum, no, not sum, second equals second plus 5. What this does is it modifies the original value in the variable by adding 5 to itself. So basically we can add 5 to the variable itself. Then if we see that out, we'll get the value of 15, because int second equals 10. And so if we're modifying it and adding 5 to itself, we'll get the value of 15. So cout second and L. Yeah, a shortcut for this is just second plus equal 5. Second plus equal 5 equals, second plus equals 5 is the same as this. This is the same as this. It's just a shortcut. So I'll put a comment right there, I guess. Second plus equals 5. That's how you add a comment, by the way. Just put 2 slashes in front of it. Okay. Now a really simple thing to do. I just like adding it. We're going to do sum plus plus. This is just a shortcut to add 1 to any number, integers. And do sum plus plus, which just is sum plus 1. We cout sum. Yeah. This just is sum plus 1. So sum, so add 1 to sum. Okay. So as you probably figured out, we can do all the integers with this. We can multiply, divide, and subtract. Everything is still basically the same as it was before. Subtracting a variable. Let's use our original variables. So we'll just cout first minus second. And first is 20, and second No. Int third equals 5. Minus third, and we'll get the value of 15, because 20 minus 5 is 15. And we can do everything that we can do with the integer, with the addition, we can do with subtraction. All the shortcuts that I mentioned up here. All you have to do is substitute the sign for subtraction, which is the minus sign. Multiplication, same thing. Multiply. To multiply, what you must do, you can just do 5 times. So multiply is the asterisk, which is on my keyboard located above the 8. Located on the 8 when you press shift. So let's do 5 times 5. That's the value of 25. We do the same thing with the same shortcuts apply. Second asterisk equals 5. Or add 1. Except to add 1. You can't add 1. You can do a sum minus minus. So let's say I want to do a third minus minus. So yeah. Other than that, all the same shortcuts apply. Int sum equals first plus second. You do int sum equals first times second and whatnot. Now division is a little bit different though. Dividing integer variables is a little bit different, so we'll see out, let's say you want to see out an integer. Let's do 28 divided by 14. To divide, you must use the slash right here. So, backslash, is this backslash? Forward slash. You must use the forward slash as a divide symbol. But, we seem to have a problem. When you divide, let's say you have a remainder. This would work out because there isn't a remainder. But let's say I change this to 12. It would be 2 with the remainder of 4. Because it would go 24, then it would have a remainder of 4. This would only show the number 2. It would not show the remainder. To get a division sign, when you're dividing, to get it to show the remainder, what you must do is see out 28. Then you must use a percent sign. And when you use the percent sign, it'll show the remainder. Vice versa. If you didn't use the percent, if you chose to use the percent sign instead, you'd get the quotient. So let's do something to organize this really quick. Quotient. I'm running out of time, so I'm rushing. Remainder. So yeah. Other than that, you can do all of the same shortcuts. All you have to do is substitute it with this sign or this sign. Use this if you want the remainder. Use this if you want the quotient. So I'll show you what it looks like compiled up. Compile and run. Fast forward this really quick. Oh, hold on, I forgot a semicolon right here. Okay, now it should work. It's easy to forget. Okay, got a rush. So this is what we have. We have 20. When we saw out int first, we got the value of 20. We added 20 to first, which we got 40. We got int second, then added first plus second, which equals 30 also. Then we did int sum equals first plus second. Then we added those two together, and we got 30 again. Then we did second equals second plus 15, which gives us the value of 15. Then we did sum plus plus, and since sum is equal to 30, and we added 1 to it, we got 31. And you can get the rest. This has been a retry this production, and I hope you enjoy.